Go.
Today is it's May 10th, and Lana came here from Atlantic City. She drove 100 miles to be here. Basically, that's the only place where she could feel comfortable eating. And I started talking to her, and she told me about her story, how she had health problems, and within 2 days went away. And I asked her to share her story. She said no. And then I asked her to share her story again. She said no. So the sixth time she felt she's committed. Yeah, why don't you go explain what happened and.
Well, I learned about the raw foods when I was still back in Russia about 8-10 years ago, and I tried doing this diet there, but the thing is we don't have a lot of fruit in the winter time. We didn't have, I don't know about now, we didn't have it back then. So I was just trying to survive, to survive on cabbage and carrots and apples, and and it didn't work. So I lasted for about 2 weeks and then dropped it. And then when I came here, a few years later, I came across this diet one more time.
Yeah, lifestyle.
Yeah, lifestyle, right?
Yeah, that's
that's a lifestyle.
Okay.
And I had a few false starts, and the most I could do was 1 month. But it's always, even when I went back to the cooked food, the raw food has always been in the back of my mind. That it's been kind of like my dream, to be a successful, healthy raw foodist.
Okay.
Yeah. And what actually pushed me over the fence this time, and I've been 100% raw for 2 months as of today, is that I started having abnormal female bleeding, and it just wouldn't stop. And that kind of scared me so much that I switched, and I started doing I started eating 100% raw once again, and it took 2 days, and just the bleeding stopped.
Wow.
It didn't kind of taper off or anything. It just like somebody switched. yeah, exactly.
No more bleeding. Done.
No more bleeding.
Wow.
Yeah. And so right now my goal is to stay 100% raw for 1 year. Ideally, I would love to stay. I would love to keep doing this for the rest of my life, but it's just a scary thought, because it's a scary thought to think that I will never be able to eat cooked food again. It's, cooked
it is
food
scary.
is addictive. Yeah,
very
it's
addictive,
scary. That's why I decided to tell myself I'll do it for 1 year, and then I'll see. I'll see if it's worth it. Although it is already worth it.
Right.
But yeah, that's my plan.
It's a little story. She saw me like 5 years ago,
yes,
right?
Yes.
She saw me 5 years ago, and that was like
maybe 4 years.
And I was my 50th year raw or something like that. But it was basically a gourmet raw. And I would say the past year and a half, I'm getting mostly more and more fruit. And she said, "What do you say? I love."
Oh, Arnold looks so much better and so much more fresh, and so much younger than the first time when I saw him. It was about 4 years ago.
Okay.
4 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, good. That's good to hear that.
Yeah.
And you eat mostly fruit, right?
Yes. Yes. I eat a high fruit diet. Actually, about what Dr. Graham.
Dr. Graham.
Yeah. Recommends.
Yeah.
Although I don't eat those amounts.
Right.
I'm not that active.
Right.
Physically active. So yeah.
Well, that will come in time. You'll become physically active. You're going to have so much energy. You wouldn't know what to do with it.
Yeah. I already have a lot of energy.
Oh, good.
And I have the desire and the strength to exercise.
Yeah. You want to arm wrestle, do you?
No. So yeah, high fruit, low fat diet. Mostly mono meals.
Mostly mono meals. Mono meals means one fruit at a time.
One food at a time. Even if it's lettuce, I just take off 1 leaf at a time and just eat it.
Wow. That's pretty intense.
Tomatoes.
Yes, tomatoes are fruit.
Tastes good, yeah.
Zucchinis are fruit. Red peppers are fruit. They're all fruit.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers are fruit, not a vegetable. How was it?
Okay, so I guess we should wrap it up for the first time.
Okay, yay!